What's up, Scribe Tribe? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your leader, Tim Green. I write in the pen name T Green, and today we're going over phase 9 of how I develop my series. Yes, series. You've heard that correct. I don't write standalones. Wish I could. But if you're not familiar with what I've been talking about and while phase 9, I don't know what's going on. I've been going through my entire writing process. We're up to phase 9 now. I'll have the link to all the previous videos down below so you can get caught up. But today we're talking about the scenes list. My actually first novel I ever wrote back in 2005. I did something similar to this with a chapters summaries instead of a scenes summary. With figuring this out, I eventually went back to him like, that actually helped out a lot. So that's what I do now. And in this step is where I'm taking each outline for each book and breaking those bullets into scenes. And a lot of times the bullets are actually multiple scenes in more of describing a sequence of scenes versus just a standalone scene. Though I do have those. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out how actually what's happening. And I'm just breaking it down and just giving as much detail as I can in the summary of that scene, but without going into gigantic detail. I try to keep it in one sentence, but there are some scenes that are just, I need a lot. I know what I want, so I'll put 3 or 4, 5, 6 sentences for that scene. Because it's a little bit more visual for me. And I'm still doing this in Excel. Part of the scenes list, I am also figuring out who the POV character will be of that scene. And that's really all I'm doing for this entire thing, is just figuring out how many scenes are in each sequence. I actually make some changes to the outline here because what a bullet point thought was a good stopping point, a good cliffhanger maybe for that story arc, when I break it down into multiple scenes, it doesn't work out that way. Maybe one bullet point is 4 scenes, and I realize the third scene of the 4 is a better stopping point, and the 4th scene is a good picking up point, and I'll make that change. I want to go back to that Excel part. There's a reason why I'm still doing Excel. And it's because I keep track of my word count on everything I write. That includes the scenes, because one thing I like to know is how long a scene is. Is it so many words, and how many pages it is? So with Excel, I can use formulas that will calculate all that for me. And I actually use the old standard for a page, which is 250 words. Before we had computers and everything, you set up your manuscript to a point where you had 250 words on a page. So when editor looked at a page and it was full, they knew there was 250 words on that page. And then based on that, they could determine how many pages would be going to be in that book. I use that method. It's not really used anymore, but it gives me an idea. And Scrivener will actually tell you based on your writing and how many words how many pages you have in a paperback. And you can actually go adjust how many words is per page. But that's the reason why I use Excel. The other thing I just want to touch upon is, like I said before, I'm making changes to this story arc, and this could be times where I actually you know what, I'm not feeling this, I'm going to merge these 2 bullets. They actually work better as one bullet in a scene, or that when I finish each book, the scene list is not locked. It's what I follow when I write, but as I'm writing, I might realize that, you know what, these 2 scenes I have next actually going to work better based on what I've been writing together as one scene versus 2 separate scenes. And I start merging them. I never delete the original scenes list, because you never know when you might realize, boy, was I a fucking moron, and I need to go back to that. That's all I have for you today. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you're clearly liking these videos, because you got the end of it. Go ahead and hit subscribe, ring the bell, and join the tribe. So this way you'll know when all my videos go live, because in November I am relaunching this channel under the Writer's Mindscape brand that I actually had a podcast with my buddy Adam Daly from Zop Gaming. If you want to know more about the rebranding and and the details I'm going into, I have a link to that video down below. But I will be launching that in November, just in time for National Novel Writing Month. And no, I still don't know if I'm going to be doing videos for that this year. I probably should, but master's program takes priority. So we'll see. Be sure to follow me on social media that's on the screen now. I'm definitely upping my game on Twitter because I've been sucking at that for a very long time and I need to get on there more. Also, check me over on Instagram where I've been doing my best to post on a regular basis. So check those out. I hope you have a great writing week and I'll talk to you on the next video. Bye.